The COVID-19 pandemic brought immense suffering. Beyond the physical toll, it unleashed an unseen pandemic, a mental health crisis. Rates of anxiety, depression, and stress skyrocketed. The pandemic became a collective trauma, impacting people of all ages and backgrounds. Its effects continue to reverberate, highlighting the urgent need for mental health support. The pandemic disrupted every aspect of life. Lockdowns led to social isolation, fueling loneliness and despair. The fear of infection and loss of loved ones was ever present, amplifying anxiety. Economic instability, job losses, and financial strain added to the burden, creating a perfect storm for mental health challenges. Humans are social creatures. We thrive on connection, and isolation can be devastating. The pandemic forced us into physical distancing, disrupting our social lives, support systems, and routines. For many, this prolonged isolation led to feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and depression. Economic instability added another layer of stress. Job losses, business closures, and financial insecurity created widespread anxiety. The pandemic exposed existing inequalities, disproportionately impacting vulnerable communities who already faced barriers to mental health care. This perfect storm of isolation and instability fueled the mental health crisis. In the face of adversity, people sought ways to cope. Many turned to counseling and therapy, seeking professional help to navigate their emotions and develop coping mechanisms. Mindfulness practices, like meditation and deep breathing exercises, gained popularity as tools to manage stress and anxiety. People rediscovered the healing power of nature, spending more time outdoors for its therapeutic benefits. Social connections, albeit virtual, became lifelines, reminding people they were not alone. These coping strategies, while helpful, highlighted the need for accessible and affordable mental health services for all. Section 4. Bridging the Gap. The rise of virtual mental health services. The pandemic accelerated the adoption of virtual mental health services. Teletherapy, once a niche offering, became a lifeline for many. It provided access to mental health care for those in remote areas, with mobility issues, or uncomfortable with in-person therapy. Virtual support groups also flourished, connecting people facing similar challenges. These online platforms provided a sense of community and shared understanding, reducing feelings of isolation. The growth of virtual mental health services, while driven by necessity, has the potential to transform mental health care delivery, making it more accessible and convenient. Section 5. Breaking the Stigma. Mental health awareness in every sphere. The pandemic brought mental health into the spotlight, prompting open conversations about its importance. Communities organized mental health awareness campaigns, encouraging people to seek help and support. Schools implemented programs to address student mental health, recognizing the pandemic's impact on learning and well-being. Workplaces started prioritizing employee mental health, offering resources and promoting work-life balance. This growing awareness is crucial to break down the stigma surrounding mental illness, encouraging people to seek help without shame or fear. Section 6. A legacy of support. Sustaining mental wellness for the future. As we emerge from the pandemic, we must not forget its lessons. The mental health crisis requires sustained attention and resources. Governments must prioritize funding for mental health care services, making them accessible and affordable for all. We need continued investment in research to better understand and treat mental illnesses. We must foster compassionate communities that prioritize mental well-being, offering support and understanding to those who need it. The pandemic's legacy should be a world where mental health is valued, supported, and treated with the same urgency as physical health.